Hello everyone. In today's video I will review the best Nike PG6 performance review. Product name: Nike PG6 basketball shoes. The 6 Nike PG doesn't have the full-length zoom, but is more resilient and feels like the Zoom Air. The Nike PG6 is the development to a terrible kid entertainer in the Nike PG5. These have changed around the tech specs decisively, so these ought to offer an alternate encounter. At the point when these first emerged and released on the web, a ton of us believed that they were monstrous. They're as yet not the prettiest shoes out there, but rather the only thing that is in any way important is the presentation. Correct. Remain tuned for our exhibition audit on these. What's in the video? In the video, Chris gives nitty-gritty data from every one of the standard classes, giving the top-to-bottom data you want. He supplies master-level suppositions on the materials, padding, foothold, backing, and fit. Here is some of what he talks about. Full-length Nike React foam, budget look, fully exposed medial side, basic, layered jacquard upper, lockdown pieces, butterfly patches, comfortable tongue, grippy looking outsole, great packaging. To sweeten the deal even further, Mrs. Wing uncovers and momentarily discusses her apprehension about butterflies. Tell us your perspective on the PG6 in the remarks segment underneath or on YouTube or Twitter. How to buy the Nike PG6. The Nike PG5 is right now accessible to tweak on Nike by you for $130. The colorway found in the video will be accessible January 21, 2021 for $110 at Nike. Update. Consistently, we offer somewhere around 2 sets of dead stock tennis shoes to fortunate individuals from our Disagreement People group. We likewise complete 12 days of giveaways each December. As of late, we offered an Air Jordan 1, a Nike LeBron 18, an Adidas Woman 7, an Adidas YEZYQNTM, and the new Equilibrium Kawhi. We additionally offer a lot of other stuff like clothing, socks, caps, shoestrings, outdoor supplies. And that's just the beginning. Our Dissension People group began under a long time back, and more than 20% of individuals have proactively won something. Nike PG5 overall. Albeit the pad didn't satisfy everyone's expectations, the Nike PG5 are still terrible young men. Incredible foothold. Materials that really work in containing one's foot. Added help highlights. What's more, an agreeable fit. Adding in the $110 cost and the reality they're hitting deals rack soon, we can suggest them, particularly for indoor hoopers. The Nike PG5 is a very balanced shoe that will oblige a great deal of your b-ball. Nike PG5 fit. They fit consistent with size. On the off chance that you knew about the Nike Cope 5, these ought to feel natural to you also. Not exactly much to talk about here. Awesome fit all over. Nike PG5 cushion. These in fact have similar tech specs as the Nike PG4, which to a great extent makes sense of the expectation for these. However, they don't feel something very similar. The full-length Air Strobel is still set up, yet the froth is much denser than the past execution. It ought to be fine assuming you're playing inside, yet out on the substantial and blacktop, these may not be ideal due to the absence of richness and effect security, and or more. Nonetheless, is that these are more steady. They will be agreeable enough for most, yet at the same time a stage down from last year's model. Colorway: black, white, barely green, multicolor. Price: $110.